All righty. Nope, hold on one moment, Christian. All righty, thank you everyone for showing up today. We are here for the CCD 75 Bylaws Committee meeting. It is now 2:07 p.m., and we will go ahead and start the meeting. I do have the agenda in the chat and shared currently in front of us, so I will start the discussion. Currently, we are going to go over the Chancellor's regs regarding bylaws and the template provided from the Chancellor and from FACE. Currently, we do have our own bylaws that our council has continually edited for years. As we've recently found out, our bylaws are out of date. And in addition to this, we are, as a council, run by the laws and regulations that are applicable to education councils generally. And each council is governed by their own bylaws. Bylaws are broadly similar across councils because they reflect legal mandates regarding notice, voting, filling vacancies, etc. And in many areas, however, councils are free to set their own rules. When a provision of bylaws is in conflict with an applicable law or regulation, the law and regulation always prevails. In cases of conflict, this is the order of regulation. The laws for New York State education law, public officers law, open meeting law, freedom of information law, law of general construction, chancellor's regulations D1, 140, D140 through 170, D130, C110 through 120. Then there are the council bylaws and Robert's rules. So currently, we are, I guess we could say, out of compliance. We have spoken with our face liaisons from governance, Juliana Fedorov and Paola DeCock, and they have advised us that we must move to this new template, and this does not require a council vote. With that being said, as a resolution, the items that are in our council's amended bylaws and the things that have already been there in place will be transferred over into the new template. That will be distributed on our website, that will be distributed to council members. For transparency, we're going to go ahead and have the old bylaws, the new template, and then the changes together so that council members can know correctly that we have still supported what was in our bylaws, but we are still within the law. Now, what I would like to do now is just briefly run through what the template looks like. One moment. So this is the current template. On our old template, we did have a space for 4 different signatures, and that was for the executive officers. Currently, the new template has a signature for the president and the recording secretary. The articles that are included, we actually do have these articles now in our bylaws, so we will not have to change those. We will just have to change some of the wording in each article. As you can see, the bylaws template is blank, so we will have to go through and be very succinct on just filling in the council's names, the officers, and making sure in the spaces, as you can see here, officers shall be elected by roll call by the majority of our council is 6, so this number would be changed to 6. With the whole number of 12 at the month, wherever you see the parentheses, we will take from our current bylaws and add them into this specific template so that we are up to par. As you can see, there's a lot that doesn't necessarily need to be filled in. However, what we will be doing is editing this so that it basically is comparable to what we have, but also allows us to be within state law. There are spaces such as except in an emergency, members shall notify the president and the administrative assistant 24, 48, 72 hours, things of that nature. We're going to go ahead and pull over the language from our old bylaws, but we will be having another bylaws committee meeting once the chair is situated. And then we can go back through these spaces where we're allowed to make edits and see if we want to still stand with what we had picked, the former council had picked for our council. And this basically is just showing you what the template looks like. It's very similar to what we have now. One of the main additions that we will be adding will be our hybrid rules that this bylaw does not have. We will also be adding in our committees and the committee descriptions and things of that nature to continue to support the work that we do. So I'm going to scroll to the end just so that we can see all of the information here. And then that will be it. We will make this available, as I said, at our February 7th meeting. Let me go ahead and stop sharing. And this basically is a meeting to give a update to let everyone know what those changes are and what we will be doing and presenting at the meeting on the 7th. Does anyone have any questions regarding that update?
No, like I said, I saw this before. I had gotten this, I think at the last council they had gave me, but I didn't get it for this, the citywide. So yeah, I saw this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so perfect. So then we're going to make sure that we are in compliance as all of the other councils are, and we will have this up and rolling before our next meeting. It will be presented to the council prior to the meeting and at the meeting, just so everyone knows what's what. And with that being said, I do want to thank you guys for your time. I will make sure to post this on the council's website and YouTube so that anyone that wants to be familiar with the Bylaws Committee, if you would like to become a member of the Bylaws Committee, please do email the council at d75council@schools.nyc.gov. And we do hope to look and see you at the meeting on February 7th. It will be in person at Tweed Courthouse, and also it's hybrid. We do look for you to register on ccd75.org and see you then. Thank you guys so much for attending this brief update with the Bylaws Committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you on Wednesday.
You too.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you guys.